Yo, 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 new day, new do. I am doing steady progress on my Hollow Knight speedruns, but not so steady progress on my Pantheon 5 runs. Pantheon 5 is going steadily downwards. I'm in a downward spiral, desperately trying to climb up again. I think I died unironically to Oro and Mato. Maybe just Oro last time. It was embarrassing, and I am ready to... to prove myself once again. Hopefully beat the fraud allegations. But the normal speedruns have been doing fine so far. It's the last day of the hyperfixation, our apartment's hyperfixation. So I desperately needed a singular W over my other roommate, who has, you know, the only other one that has actually completed a speedrun, I'm pretty sure. He got a time on just like normal Hollow Knight. He got a time of 2 hours 32 minutes. We don't have seconds because we don't have the fucking overlay thingy that actually counts for us, and you know, counts the... I don't know, we just had the in-game timer, and that's good enough, right? But I think it would be pretty cool to actually have downloaded the fucking... I think it's just a mod that actually tracks, you know, how well the run is going, because I don't know, man, I'm doing like minimal, very minimal, like tweaks in every single one of my runs, and the first, like, I don't know, it would just be cool to see the comparison between, like, the first couple of minutes. For example, the first little run from, you know, you go from the tutorial area down to Dirtmouth. Then you go down, get the fireball thingy, whatever it's called, and then you go beat up Hornet. All of that I have locked down in like 10 minutes. But I don't know if it's on the high end or the low end of 10 minutes, and I don't know the difference of what I don't know. Beforehand it was 11 minutes, and it feels like a great W to have, you know, cut it down to just 10 minutes. But again, I don't know if it's high 10s or low 10s. I don't know if I'm close to... I don't know if I should, like, try to go for the sub 9 or sub 10. It sounds fucking stupid when I'm talking about the literal first log off, I guess, restart, you know, because there is some... It's a legitimate strategy that you just, you know, reload the game at certain points, because it's not worth it to go back or to, like, reroute or anything. So when you are, like, basically at the end of Green Path and have beaten Hornet, it's so much faster to just, like, respawn back at where you get the fireball. And then you have the dash there, and then you can very easily, very fast get down to the Mantis village. You also, the fun fact, when you go, you know, where you get the fireball, it just automatically saves for you, so you don't even have to bench there, like at the place. It just automatically benches for you, because there's like a cutscene or something. I'm not actually sure why, but it just does that. But yeah, I don't know. I just bench either way because I'm a little bitch and I take damage, and I'm scared that I take further damage. I should not die to Gorb. Wait a second. It's still weird playing, you know, playing so much Hollow Knight in these 2 weeks. I don't even have that much free time because of fucking work. But the only free time I have, I spent either watching Samurai Champloo, actually goated. I've started watching that. I'll talk about that later. Or playing Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is... It's weird playing the base game again. And just like, you know, I feel like I'm getting worse and worse at the Pantheons. Like, the more I play the base game. God damn it. Just because it's like so much... the strategies are so different. I can especially feel that in, first of all, the Umu fight, and the... you see what I fucking mean? I can't even do this. 5 minutes in, I already lost. We're doing another run. God damn, I have fallen off so hard. I am glad that this hyperfixation has ended, because this has taken a toll on my Pantheon 5 runs. I don't have much yap time anymore. Because I just die. I did not make a redemption out of this whole thing. But yeah, especially in the Umu fight that I've just gotten to, and especially the Watcher Knights. Watcher Knights is probably the biggest difference, because I can... You know, there's just something satisfying about doing the actual run, the Watcher Knights run, the Watcher Knights fight. But in very different ways when you're playing, like, Pantheon 5, or 4, I guess, versus doing, you know, the actual game. Because in the game, you only have, the only real upgrade you have in the speedrun is the Shaman Stone. That is so worth it to pick up. And you're basically forced to go down to Sly anyway. And in the normal runs, there's the shadow skip thingy where you can actually... I haven't really looked into that skip, but I know it exists, because I've been doing Steel Soul, and there you obviously can't fucking die, so you can't do the skip, because the shadow skip, you use your shadow, like the one the shadow. You use the shadow to, like, pogo off of, and there is a secret little tunnel at the top of the, I don't know, the lady who sells charms. And you can, like, jump on top of there and get to, I'm pretty sure it's the, what's it called, King Station, pretty fucking quickly. And King Station is, of course, goated, because it's a station right besides, you know, there's a bunch of money to be had in King Station. Is it? No, the City of Tears, that's what it's called. There's so much money to be had there, and there is also the Watcher Knights fight, of course. But yeah, I've only just been getting to Umu, and it's been taking a toll on me, because I can feel my headache coming on. The only real free time I've had this week is, like, now, so I've just been cranking out a bunch of runs, and I don't know, not really, sure, I've been making a lot of progress, but not fast enough compared to, you know, seeing as this is the last day I have to beat the record of 2 hours 32. But I have done it, though. I have done it for now. Not on Steel Soul, though, which hurts. I really want to make a Steel Soul run that is actually, you know, complete. Because that was the whole reason I put this specific hyperfixation in the hyperfixation hat. Also, because it's my hyperfixation, I have to prepare a presentation for the boys tonight, and I have not done so. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Gotta speedrun one, gotta have one, you know, somewhat prepared. I'm just gonna talk about the different, like, strats, what the metas are, I'm probably mostly gonna be talking about the Steel Soul, because that's what I've been playing. But I'm gonna touch on a couple of skips. I mean, a lot of the strategies are the same. For example, the fights, like, how do you optimally fight the Watcher Knights? Which, yeah, I can talk about that, but I do not practice what I preach. I do not... Sure, I know the strat. I know the, like, they have a certain hitbox, all of them, so that you can pogo off the, like, corners of each Watcher Knight. That is basically just air. You can just pogo off of air. And then you can fireball them in the direction that they're rolling, and then you can hit them twice, maybe sometimes thrice, with the fireball. You know, there's a bunch of different stuff like that, but I do not do that. I don't know. That's what's been fucking me up mostly, is the fights. The boss fights, obviously, because it's fucking boss fights. They're meant to do that, but still sucks. But yeah, after... You know, there's actually not a boss fight for a pretty long time, because you only do that after you get the, after you go to the seer and get the nail, what's it called, this thing, right? So you can actually interact with the dreamers. So the first couple of... The first, like, I think half an hour or something, I think, no, the usual time I get to the nail, to the dream nail, is 23 or 24 minutes in. God damn it, that's way too late. That's when I usually get to the dream nail, and then I can go actually fight the dreamers. Or fight the dreamers? Find the dreamers, fight the bosses. But until then, I just have to, you know, you go down to the Mantis Village, there's a very prominent skip there, actually, that I just haven't gotten around to learning. It is the... I still haven't found out the name of the skip, but it's just the Fireborn skip, the YouTuber Fireborn. I've actually been following his, like, I think it's like 4 years old. But it feels cozy, it feels comfy, it feels like, okay, this is just another guy, instead of, you know, all his other content. Like, it's old enough to where he wasn't famous yet, is essentially it. So I've just been following one of those, like, live streams he did, I think it's sub 37 Steel Soul run. And I've just been... You know, I say I've been following his path, but I actually haven't. I've just generally been following his path. The first half, where he gets to the Dream Nail, I follow it like to a T. Of course, except that one skip that he does. Wait, no, he actually doesn't do that skip because he hasn't invented it yet. I think he doesn't actually do it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but otherwise, I'm just following his fucking footsteps. The way I differentiate from that is that when we get down, when we actually get the Dream Nail, he has saved the game all the way down in Deep Nest, or quote-unquote Deep Nest, right before Deep Nest, down in the, you know, down in that, like, pool of, whatever, and, god damn it, I lost, god damn it, shit, I'm about to lose to Maul, like, this is embarrassing. Down to that, like, spa place, where you can get the tram pass. He is saved by the bench there, saved the game there, and obviously when he reloads the game, he spawns in there. And because he knows the routing so well, I actually talked about this in one of my other ones, where you know, you don't really need the actual the fucking lantern to go through the game. Maybe you do. I actually have to research that. Because one thing is going through Deep Nest, which apparently he just does. He just straight up raw dogs Deep Nest, and he's completely fine with that. Whereas I am not. So my method is going to, you know, I already have the Dream Nail, so I just go up to the Watcher Knights. And like go through the City of Tears and wait until I get the lantern from Sly, and then I go down and find. Well, first of all, I get the Crystal Dash because it's just, oh my god, it's so much. The game is so much better with Crystal Dash. Also, I have the acid skip somewhat down now, so I can pretty consistently actually get to Umu, if not even beat Umu. Umu is a piss-ass fight. I gotta be honest. Umu has... Like, when you have no fucking upgrades and the only thing you have is, like, Shaman Stone. And you can't even, like... God, this fight is so fucking horrible. I hate the Umu fight. And you have to do it to beat the game. That's probably the worst part. But the guy just has so much health, and you only get to hit him like once every fucking blue moon. You never get to actually hit the guy, and I hate that aspect. You have to wait for Quirrell? His name is not fucking Quirrell. He's like one of my favorite guys from Hollow Knight. I don't know why I can't remember his name. I gotta concentrate on not fumbling Tsushio. I've been fumbling Tsushio a lot lately. But I completely forgot what I was saying. Anyway, yeah, I go through the City of Tears first, instead of down to Deepness, down to the Beast, as they call it. I forgot his name, but the Beast, where you go into the trap bench and you wander around a fucking maze of fucking idiots. I hate the little guys there. I have found out. Not the little guys, the actual big guys. I don't remember their name. This is a common trope in this video. I've said this like 5 times in the last minute. I cannot remember names. But there's this name of this mob down in Deep Nest that he just fills up a whole fucking tunnel, right? And he's just blocking your path. You can't like cheese your way through him, like take damage and then just walk through him. You can't actually do that. And he hits for 2 health, which I didn't know at the time when doing, I got the first time I got past Umu, I had to fumble my way down to Deepness because the video I was recording or the following, of course, was completely fucking dark because he didn't have the lantern yet. So I just had to, kind of track the movements of, oh, this is, at this point when he goes like all the way straight left, then he goes up and then onto the next room. When he is in the next room, he's like, maybe, is that like 1 step up? No, it's 2 steps up. It's 2 separate steps up. Also because there are like, it's so easy to get to get lost already, and when it's just completely fucking dark and you don't know where you're going. I know there's this like interactive map online of the entire Hollow Knight map, and I have been following that to like, I don't know, mainly just find my way from Umu to Deep Nest, which is actually a way easier path. It's just like go out of where Umu is, and then there's like one long fall, one long drop down, and that's essentially it. Then you are down to where you have been before, and then I can remember places pretty well, so I think I have the entire run memorized by now, just like from playing it through once or twice. The issue is still in my actual Steel Soul runs, I haven't made it to the Hollow Knight yet. That's what I'm hoping for at some point. I will probably not even get there like today. Especially I won't fucking beat him. The boss, the final boss guy, is his name Pure Vessel? I'm just gonna call him Hollow Knight. Is his name just Pure Vessel? I'm yapping too much. I'm fumbling my words. So Pure Vessel is pretty fucking easy when you just think. Like when you're close enough to him, it's not really an issue of any fucking sort. He's just chilling, and sometimes the biggest issue is when he makes that like not really attack, but just like reaction when he guards, and you are like, if you hit him while he guards, you're fucked. It's an instant damage for you, so womp womp. This also counts with spells I have figured out from trial and error. Trial and error, everybody. So that kind of sucks. Especially when he does the thing like 5 times in a row. He's done that a lot in a row, for me at least. So that kind of sucks, but he's... I mean, again, the fight is also just a little too long, but I suppose that's just because I don't have any fucking nail upgrades. And again, the literal only upgrade I have is the Shaman Stone. Which, don't get me wrong, is a very big help. But I would have loved the speedrun to have taken a little detour to the nailsmith. Again, I forgot to research how, make a one Google search on how much it actually upgrades. Because I know there are stats for it, like, how much the base nail does of damage. I think it's just 1. And then the upgrade does like 2 damage, and you upgrade again, there's 4 damage, then 6 damage, like something like that at least. I think. Perhaps I'm. I don't know. I don't know the specificities of the upgrade. Specifications. God damn it. I'm never beating the ass allegations. I am forever the fumbler. God damn it. Well, I'm gonna lay down and cry. Yeah, see you around.